up, Internet? I'm Matt Guff from Buckhill, and this is another Weekly Wheels car and bike meet where we allow the community to come into Buckhill and enjoy their cars, trucks, and of course bikes. We believe that coming together with our shared interests is the greatest thing that we can do for our local community, and that's why we have these shows and meets. We have a lot to look forward to today. I've already seen some amazing cars come in. We have a beautiful Chevrolet Corvette as our car showcase of the week. Toyota Century, this beautiful E-Type, delicious food on the grill, and of course, we have a fun partnership with a Tap Takeover where the Boathouse Brothers Brewing Co. is taking over our taps at Buck 54 Bar and Grill. Let's see what happens. This beautiful C1 1960 Chevrolet Corvette. Brad, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. Thank you for having me out here tonight.
You're welcome. Brad has came to quite a few of the shows, and every time he rolls in with this Corvette, everyone's kind of blown away. And so, what's the story behind you owning the C1?
I've always enjoyed that body style, like the body, particularly the rear end on them. I looked for quite a while, thought about when to pull the trigger on buying one, and I put out some feelers, and there's not a lot of them out there, but short story is I had feelers out. I got an email one day after many months, someone out near Richmond, Virginia said, "Have you found your 60 Horizon Blue Corvette?" Woo! That was all it was, and I just typed back no. And that started it. So
what are some of your favorite things about your car?
I just like the style of them. It certainly brings back memories growing up. I'm of the age I remember watching Route 66, which featured vets of this style, and I always liked the 58, 59, 60. It had a very unique style to them, especially the rear end. And I love the color on it. And
what's the color?
It is Horizon Blue with ermine white coves.
All right. So it's two-tone.
It's a two-tone, and only about 360 came from the factory out of the 10,000 plus in that color combination.
So really limited.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit.
And it was a single year for this particular light blue.
Oh, really?
Back then, every year they changed their colors a little bit, and this was...
Now they just keep it for decades.
Yeah, and now you can get any color as long as it's black almost in the car.
That's right.
But.
That's right. Now, what do you think separates this car, besides the features that you already talked about, kind of from a lot of the other cars that are out here? It's a convertible.
It removable top, removable hard top, and I have the convertible for it too.
Cool.
Yeah, I think it looks better with the top on. It just adds a little flavor to it. With the top off, it's a little boring looking, but
yeah. I don't know. I don't know if it's boring. It's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Well, Brad, thank you so much. Beautiful car. It really is. And thanks so much for coming out to support the community, being here and being here at Buckhill.
I wish I could take the credit for doing the restoration on it, but the person I bought it from, Mike out in Virginia, did most of it. So I got to say hats off to him too. So.
Oh, that's good. Well, hey, Brad, thanks so much.
Thanks a lot, man. Good.
Yep, have a good one. Cheers. We are here with Emmett, one of the brothers from the Boathouse Brothers Brewing Co.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, man?
I'm great. Every day's a good day when they let me play with beer. Thanks for having us out.
Yeah, you're welcome. Boathouse is here to kind of be the showcase at our Weekly Wheels Car and Bike Meets for the Tap Takeover. We do this every single Wednesday at Buck 54 Bar and Grill, and you guys have been so great to us pretty much ever since we opened the restaurant. So
Yeah,
thanks for that.
since Buck 54 opened, we've been on tap, and we've rotated through a couple different options, whether it's a lighter beer, a fruity beer, something darker for the wintertime, and then coming back to the lights because everybody just likes to have something to relax with. So as long as it's on tap, we're happy with that, and we're honored to bring a couple of beers with us this week. We brought our General Quarters IPA, if you're looking for some of a little bit of that hoppy side.
Sure.
We brought our High C, is our one of our #1 summer sellers. It's an orange cream ale, and then we also brought the Tres Olas.
Delicious.
That was full right before he clapped for the sound check. But it's three waves of citrus. So we did the lemon peel, orange peel in the boil, and then lime puree right before we put it in secondary. So it gives you that perfect summer kick. And then I've got the Pontoon Pills, which is one of our mainstays on there. Yep, it's been on tap up in the chalet for almost the last 2 years running right now, and we're excited to keep bringing kegs over, and we'll keep everybody's thirst quenched, whether they're on the slopes for disc golf or actually skiing or snowboarding down.
Now, what's the story behind Boathouse Brothers? Like, you kind of were a little bit earlier, you were saying that you and your brother would like stay up in your grandparents' cabin in the boathouse. Is that right?
So my grandparents retired on a small lake up in northern Minnesota, just a little bit north of Brainerd. My mom's a teacher, so every summer we packed up and moved north, and Dad visited on weekends. But my brother and I did what my uncles did, was move the boat and the docks out of the actual boathouse, roll out the carpet and set up the bunk bed.
Awesome.
And we lived there for 3 months. And so 20 years in the service industry, everybody always talks to themselves about, this is what I'm going to do when I have my own bar, my own place. And it was always Boathouse Brothers, and I didn't know if the last B was going to be a bar, and then it turned into brewery once I kind of fell in love with craft beer. So it was all downhill from there as far as which direction it was going without stop. And
Yeah.
everything in our tap room and everything kind of designed on our logos and stuff was sketched out on cocktail napkins and receipt paper for about a decade, and then slowly approved by my wife as not too tacky. And when it got refined by her, and then we put it into circulation. So yeah, it's been a big work in progress, but always heading in the right direction. So it's a fun journey.
Now, what would you say that you guys specialize in? You guys do make a lot of really great beers. So, like throughout winter, I had the Candy Cove Cloche. That thing is absolutely delicious.
Yep.
This thing is amazing.
Yeah.
But what would you say that you guys really hone in on? And
So as far as people ask, what are your flagships? And for the longest time, we didn't really say that we had any specific flagships. We'd say we have anchors that kind of hold down our tap line, that we know what really moves or what were our main sellers when we first opened up. And we've kind of kept some of those around, but they do rotate in and out, and they float around. We call those our buoys if things change out. So we got our anchors and our buoys. And then as far as what we're known for, it's kind of variety is that thing. So instead of one specialty, our specialty is trying to do everything.
Cool.
Having something that we don't want, I don't want 10 people to walk up to a tap tower and not find anything that one person can drink and they all have to leave. So our goal is variety, whether you're looking for something lighter, something darker, something fruity, something hoppy, something just off the wall or barrel aged. We try and rotate those in there too. So, kind of the whole gambit of what we can put up there. We have 18 beers on tap in our tap room, and we were able to bring 4 on tap here, and another little taster of our Stouty McStout Face is a fun one too. So, every variety is our specialty.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I'm so glad you guys came out and support the cause here at Buck 54 and Buckhill and the Wheekly Wheels. So thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers. I'll pour you another beer.
There we go. I'm in. Come in. Again, another beautiful day of Wheekly Wheels Car and Bike Meets here at the lovely Buckhill. We do this every single Wednesday until September 14th from 5 until 8 p.m. It's a free event for the public to come check out the local community's wonderful cars, bikes, and of course trucks. And we couldn't do this without our event partners. We have Twin Cities, Harley-Davidson, Blackfire Creative, QA1, O'Reilly Auto Parts, Special Ed Customs, and Allstate Auto Insurance, and a rep, Dan Spiegel. Make sure to check us out. Come by anytime. We'd love to see you, and hopefully we'll see you next week.